What is up, guys? Welcome back. Good morning, Mr. President Snow Sir, whom I did not trim the bangs from. Oh, I know. I know. I know. That was actually quite a gentle release of the president, given that I didn't actually give him second breakfast or third through fourth breakfast. Ah, babies. Whew, y'all, I am sweating. It is going to be very, very, very nasty week. Mid to upper 90s for the next, I think, 5 days or 6 days. High humidity. It's like hard to breathe out here right now. It's I know I gotta feed you too. I know. I'll get you in a second. I know, Miss Chai Chai. Guys, I kind of brushed over Boots disappearing. I think I started talking about it and then I got distracted by goats. We knew she had cancer, and we had actually had one of her toes removed because it was a type of cancer that generally presents in cats in their toes. Unfortunately, said cancer also generally travels to their organs, specifically the lungs, and at the end of the day, there's really nothing you could do about that. The consensus with the vet was she may live out a normal rest of her life. She may have lung cancer because of the type of cancer that it is, and she might have weeks or months to live. Their thoughts were, because it had progressed to the toe so rapidly, and the fact that it actually had progressed to the toe, was that 99% chance it was already in the lungs and nothing you can do about it. So I was watching her the week she disappeared. She was a little standoffish. She was eating, but not very much. And anyway, so she ended up just wandering off and never coming back. And that is typical of cats. Sick cats will just wander off and die if they have the ability to do so. So I wasn't able to find her or bury her. I have no idea where she went or where she passed away. I just know she never came back, and that is definitely not her. That's not her MO. Anyway, on to this week is going to be a freaking nightmare. It's going to be a doozy. We still have yet to... We got everybody CDT, all the moms that needed CDT, which again is Clostridium perfringens type C and D. It actually has type B in there as well. You can look that up. CDT, just look that up. It'll tell you all about how nasty those little buggers can be. And so we get moms generally 4 weeks out from kidding, and they will pass that immunity on to the babies. And then we'll dose the babies again. I can't remember when we do it. The T in that is tetanus as well, because there's metal everywhere on a farm, and goats are silly potatoes. What are you girls doing today? Just mad on the hay today. They'll eat like this, and then they'll just go outside and eat more grass, which is good. I like them to have a nice mix, especially this time of year. It's been so dry for so long, guys. I haven't mowed the grass in, I don't even know, a month and a half. It's just not growing. I just need to mow down the weed bits of it now. Nothing is actually growing. Farmers were looking good into like getting 4 cuts of hay this year, and then after first cut, it just dried up. It has been so dry here for so long. Even our hay guy is struggling to get the second cut in August. And there won't be a third cut. Hay is going to be ridiculously expensive. Ridiculously expensive. But we've already secured ours for the winter through just that good, solid relationship with our head guy. His name is Lincoln. We do not have a new goat. I said something about this goat acting like a new goat. She's pregnant. It's her first time being pregnant. They do weird stuff. They just do weird stuff. They don't know what's going on in their body. They just, you know, they're probably feeling babies kick around in there. They just do weird stuff. So this is her weird thing. She likes to just come in here and stand in that food dish. This is Tootsie. She likes to come in here and stand in that food dish and flap her tail against the wall. So I've had a lot of people ask me, who's the new goat? Who's the new goat? And no, it's not. We don't have a new goat. It's just Toots acting different. So we're keeping a good eye on her for anything weird changes. But as far as her standing in a corner in a dish, I've seen it before. Gingy is the worst, most dramatic. You know how she loves to stand in her food dishes. It doesn't matter where they are, where she is. She likes to get her little chubby butt up on the stand over there. She'll lay down and she'll drag her body down those little gripper rails that I put on it. When she gets closer, she'll lay out here like she's dead, flopping around, screaming and moaning. Not even kidding, just getting close to kidding. And just, you wouldn't think that from her, just as calm and mellow as she is. But she's a little dramatic thing. I wanted to touch real quick. Look, I know a lot of people say, you know, why do you always, with the shows, telling us how bad they are? Because people of a certain age, inquiring minds, want to know. Outside of that, we bring you guys everything. That's what we do. I've got a thing I'm going to bring you, hopefully, coming from the lovely H. We'll talk about that in depth if and when we decide to move forward with it. But she's got a thing in the work for you guys, which you're absolutely gonna, I think, absolutely love. That's all I can say. So outside of that, you know, outside of things that we don't want to release, because if we're creating a new product and it never makes it to, from business speak, if it never makes it to market, there's no point in me telling you guys about it, getting you guys excited about it, and then having it. We are very cautious about what we make, making sure everything is brand right, making sure that it is the quality that we want it to be, not skipping any steps, not cheaping out and buying cheap stuff and filling it up and sending it out to you guys for normal price stuff. You guys know if we're doing it, we're buying very good, high quality products to make the thing to send to you guys. We don't skimp, we don't take shortcuts. And so I don't want to get anybody excited about anything other than the fact that she's working on a thing. I don't have a time frame. Maybe by January. But that is really, that's not a time frame, guys. Don't, that's not solid. Anyway, so because I get a lot of comments about the shows and, you know, it sucks. We've had a bad year. That's the reality of doing business. Everybody's having a bad year. I haven't talked to anybody who's killing it at these shows. That, you know, some people will kill it at one show and then they're dead the next show. And then, you know, if you average ours out, we've been down about 30%. And I was talking to you guys about the Grandview Hop show. The first show was okay. The first show was okay. We like to recover when we do a show like that where it's 4 days, we pay for all 4 days. We'd like to recover that money within the first show. And then the last 3 shows are a profit, minus our time, minus cost of goods, blah, blah, blah. The second Grandview Hop show was terrible. I mean, terrible. The third one blew away the first one by far. Just blew it out of the water. We did so well there Saturday night. I got nothing, guys. The number of the foot traffic compared to sales is completely unbalanced. It doesn't make any sense at all. The amount of people there not buying, just walking around, eating food, hanging out with friends, drinking beer, drinking wine is a weird It's not converting to sales, but we did really, really well Saturday. And then yesterday we went to Henmick Farms, Henmick. I'll leave you guys with this because this week is, I have 2 days to make all the soap for the entire week. Not really. You guys know Miller's Corn Sweet. Still alive. A little sympathy drink from Mom. Java China is pushing it, man. She might step up into that queen bee role. I don't know. That'd be interesting. But the Miller's Port Sweet Corn Festival is this week, starting Wednesday. For us, it's 5 to 11, 5 to 11. And then I think Saturday is like 11 to 11. Or 5 to 11, 5 to 11, 4 to 11 for Friday. And then Saturday is like 11 to 11. And so I will be able to get some soap made before we have to actually leave here. We have somebody coming today to pick up Miss Whisper. And I still need to get her tattooed. Need to tattoo her ears. I need to go make a ton of soap. I need to edit this video and get it out to you guys. And then tomorrow, I will try to bring you guys to Sweet Corn Festival. If you guys want to go back last year, I think I shot a pretty decent video. I did a walk around. It's massive. Thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of people come to that show every year. This year is definitely going to be a question mark as to whether or not they buy. So that'll be this week. And I shot some video from Henmick yesterday. That show was fantastic. It was weird. It was gangbusters right at the beginning. Like, we could not move enough soap fast enough. That lasted for about an hour. And then it was dead. And we sat there for a couple hours, made a few sales, couple hours, made a few sales. Some hours we made 6 sales, some hours we made 1 sale. And we were putting that in the trash can. We're like, we can't come back here. The last 2 hours were just on fire. I think everybody who had been there all day, who was drinking and eating and listening to music, were, done. They were packing up, they were leaving, they were getting out, and they just started their shopping spree. They didn't have to carry anything around with them all day, which makes sense. We understand that fully. And they just straight up started shopping like mad. And we had vendors coming over, buying soap from us. Like, hey, I keep seeing your bags go by. Keep seeing your bags go by. And they would buy soap, and so would buy soap and go tell their friend who hadn't left yet, and they would come over and buy soap, and they would tell their friends, and they would come over and buy soap. The last 2 hours, guys, was just like, what the crap? But here's that, and we will see you guys tomorrow. What is up, guys? Welcome back. I don't even know how to tell you how absolutely stunning this place is. Just gorgeous. Camera is not doing it justice, I guarantee you that. Let me scooch back a little bit. This is the brewery. It's just all seating. That's actually the brewery side of Henmick Brewery. Everything is done perfectly. Absolutely gorgeous. People are already starting to show up, and it doesn't even start until noon. So we're an hour out from starting, and guests are already arriving. This whole gate system is excellent, fantastic. Need that in my life. H is down there. I'll turn you off to walk past her. And I'll do video later, but this is the kind of the setup. Courtyard. Brewery. Keep your kids on a leash and your pets. I think me being facetious about people who don't take responsibility for their children. Just patio, man. Just absolutely gorgeous. Little play yard down here. Like, this just screams goats. Goaty goats. That's a great goat idea right there, actually. The goaties would love that if I'd ever get off my lazy butt. And got like 4 of these tires. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Where's your goats? Don't enter there. Beautiful. This is what I want to show you guys. Danger. Do not climb. Well, yes. I assume that's the original house on the property, but this, just stunning. This is just gorgeous, guys. The setup is fantastic. It cost us only $25. But if nobody shows up, then that's a factor. But yeah, super well manicured, very well maintained. And I'll take you guys around to vendors in a bit. All right, y'all. Parking lot is pretty much already full. Food trucks are in. This obviously is my favorite. Look at that. Looks gorgeous. Slider truck, chicken bites, tacos and burritos and quesadillas. You cannot go wrong there. And hot dogs. That is a brand new, beautiful truck. If I could get you inside this barn right here so you can see the stables. But it's kind of blocked off. So, you come in. Got the courtyard. Patriotic apparel. We're down there on the end. Everybody's set up. Absolutely beautiful. Hotel, beautiful, beautiful. Almost like at a farmer's market. Beautiful setup on the veggies. I guess I'm gonna take you guys inside if I can. Nobody chunks me out. You walk in, guys. I don't want to get any people in the view, but it's just absolutely stunning. Floor to ceiling chimney. That's at least 30 feet up there. And walk in here. It's like a little sitting area. That's the brewery in there. Gorgeous. Everything, they've done everything to the nines. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I don't want to get many people in here. There is a difference in recording private versus public. And this is a privately owned company, so if they said you can't record, then I am not allowed to record. Know your laws before you get before you start recording stuff. So that's lavender. Our lavender never looked this good. It's beautiful. This entire place, guys, is done just like I said, to the nines. It is just, they've done everything right that I've seen so far, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So if you see anybody's scan bars or anything like that, feel free. I'm not gonna poke around too much today. Build your own bouquet. She's gonna do well. Lady H is off to the right there, so I can't put her face on camera. Soon. We'll see. I think we have 3 vendors down there. And I was feeling like we were a little white trash compared to what's going on around us here, and I was like, but no, our stuff looks good. Like the table set up, we changed out. I built all these. I don't know if I told you guys that. I rebuilt the shelves. I did, yes. Because somebody said, you need to rebuild the shelves. Make them white and pretty.
They look better, don't they?
They do look better.
I'm pretty sure everybody has told you already.
I think they all told me they look better.
That I was right.
That you were right and I was wrong. Is this done? Are we done?
You're the one that stopped here.
Oh, I did stop there. And and then t-shirt guy. So super cool. Everybody's, oh, maybe they'll let me. Well, there's somebody in there. All right, well, I can't exactly get in there. There's people in there buying stuff, and I don't want to. They're doing credit card transactions and things like that, which I don't want to get on camera. Goat Local is here. Don't know what they sell. Goat stuff, jewelry, some honey. His shirt is hilarious. I love it.
It's a goat roasting a marshmallow over a fire.
A goat roasting a marshmallow over a fire. Yes. So this is our setup, and it is absolutely gorgeous. And I guess if you guys are local, man, come out here. Support Henmick Farms. We might be back later in the year.